GSL.
Welcome back to the GSL, sponsored by LG Intel and G-Skill. I'm here with my hetero nerd life partner, Ro16, and we're into our final game today. A rematch of anypro against Julyzer.
Yeah, last time July mopped the floor with anypro.
Yeah.
It was like easy peasy lemon squeezy, and anypro can't be happy with that. We're going to have to see if July is just going to be this guy that like ends the day for him, or can he come back and actually win this? I don't know.
Well, you know, I think anypro's playstyle, which is actually much more unique than he gets credit for.
It's good. He has a lot in his bag of tricks.
He does. He's one of these Protosses that has a ton of builds.
He's got the Santa Claus magic pouch.
He does.
Where there's enough toys for everyone in the world in that little red bag.
It's true. And
they aren't just micro machines. Even the micro machines were great toys.
As you can see here,
only lost to July.
Only lost to Julyzer here. That's pretty good.
Last 10 at least.
Beating a lot of very good Zergs. Moon, Fruitula, Kyrix. Ain't no shame in losing to Julyzer.
No, he's pretty darn scary, man.
Yeah, he really is.
He's scarier than the Headless Horseman.
Ooh, Headless Horseman. And does the Headless Horseman, he has a jack-o'-lantern in his head, right?
I believe so, yeah.
So why, is he actually headless? I don't understand.
Yeah, man. He uses that as a head. He doesn't want to scare him that bad. Jeez. Jeez, Tasis, you just don't get it, do you?
I'm just not with it, man. Sorry, man. I'm getting old. Getting senile here at 26. Now, on to Julyzer. Julyzer, what can I say? This guy is so skilled. He was one of the greatest StarCraft 1 players of all time, winning so many championships.
Yeah, and
so
by the way,
Star Leagues.
He just recently knocked out Huck. You've got to go watch that game. Julyzer really shows, gets a little bit behind, and then just shows what great unit movement can actually do for you. And doing stuff like that, man, it's hard to imagine anyone beating him. His basics of RTS are just so amazing.
Well, anypro knows if there's any hurdle he needs to get over, it's this one here. Because this is the guy that eliminated anypro previously.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. The map is going to be... Sorry, I got to tickle my throat. The map is going to be Zelnaga Caverns. Stop that. Stop that. Put that feather down. So head-to-head here. July Zerg against anypro. Zerg against Protoss. Head-to-head. These guys were in the semifinals of the previous GSL Codes. Here in the round of 16, only one will move on. Who's it going to be? Let's do this.
You anymore. Please give me one more time, just about to lose my mind.
anypro Prime Week versus StarTale July.
All right, over here in the upper right, we have our Protoss player, semi-finalist of GSL, Season 5? Yeah, Season 5. He is...
anypro Fly D.
He's getting better.
And now, to our other player, it's a one-on-one map. This guy, one of the greatest players of all time, nicknamed the God of War.
StarTale July.
I believe Julyzer colored his hair. Did he color his hair?
Looks like it.
I might be wrong. Ah! Whoa.
July infested.
How long are we going to have to hold the sign up?
His arms get tired. He has to put it down.
Oh,
You're not infested.
Thank you, LG Intel and G-Skill, for making this event possible. And, you know, Ro16, sometimes we just don't have long enough breaks here at Golf TV.
No, the 2-minute break, man, is not enough to go to the bathroom.
If you guys, no, it actually is not. No, you were actually completely right.
Yeah.
I filled up our little hot thermos.
Yeah.
Went to the bathroom to go wee-wee.
Yeah.
And instead I just farted twice. Nothing happened, man. And then I just had to come back out here and sit next to you. Not enough time.
Yeah, it's better anyways. I'd rather pee or sit next to me. How about peeing while sitting next to me?
I was about to make that joke, yeah. So Julyzer, you know, when these guys encountered each other before, they played very, Julyzer played very standard, defensive. anypro seems to be a guy that likes to cripple his opponent. and then go into a standard game where he's basically ahead the whole time, plays a normal game. That's actually the way I played Protoss in StarCraft 1. So I know where he's coming from. But occasionally you encounter people like July Zerg who are actually more aggressive than you are, and that's where it becomes a problem. You no longer get to dictate the matchup.
Quite true. Well said, Tasteless. You're a gentleman and a scholar. And
Thank
a Ghost
you.
of StarCraft player to boot.
Don't stop.
You might be the handsomest co-commentator I could ever hope for.
Wow.
You have the looks of DJ Wheat and Brad Pitt put together.
DJ Wheat.
And
I miss
Brad.
DJ Wheat. You know, DJ Wheat taught me the word jobber.
Did he?
And I was like, what's a jobber? And then he explained it to me, and I was like, this is so funny. I was giggling to myself all day.
Awesome.
Chrono boosting out a stalker.
Ah, I like that. You know, with the early stalker, oftentimes what that tells you is, hey, there's going to be tech. And in fact, he throws up before the drone is even out.
The drone did not see that, though, right?
No. Jelizark knows what a stalker means. But here's the funny thing. If it hasn't started already, it's going too soon. Protosses are going to have to start just mixing in random stalkers with 3-gate expands to make their
Yeah,
think they're tech.
you are dead on with that one, man.
I'm alive on you. So that quick Stargate. This build, of course, going to be pretty good against any of that Ro16. Huge aggression by, like we saw from Lucio, or if you've been watching foreign tournaments, Idra's done it a little bit lately. A lot of it, even. Very popular now from Zerg players. So this is going to be very good against that.
You know, I gotta say, anypro is playing identically, at least stylistically speaking, to the way he played before.
Yes, indeed. That's exactly what I was thinking.
He's getting 4 gates. And a Stargate, this is an all-in.
Yeah,
It is an
certainly is.
all-in, folks.
Warp gates are done. Hasn't turned him yet for some reason. There he goes.
He might even, it looks like he's gonna make a second one, or he's gonna go for this Overlord.
He's making it look right now like it is the Void Ray Expand, 2 Gateway Void Ray Expand, which is a good build. In fact, he's making more sentries. So Jelizark should be like, all right, I understand what this is. I know how to counter this. I will counter this correctly. He is getting his lair. It's almost done. He's getting his Roadhorn. It's almost done.
Now wait a minute, is this
gonna
a
be a
fake?
cancel,
Okay,
yeah.
it's gonna be a cancel.
100%.
Chrono boosting, yeah, at the warp gate. So
He
is
stopped
gonna
probes like forever ago. He's at 25 probes still.
Interesting. Now,
And
is
he's
July
gonna-
going to be supply block?
You know what's cool about this? He's going to clear out all the Overlords that can see this coming, so he's going to see it at the last second. And not only that, but Jelizark is getting Spore Crawlers and a Hydralisk Den. The Hydralisk Den is going to be useful. But imagine if he had just made Spore Crawlers and more drones, which a lot of people do against this type of play, then this attack would be just so deadly. But if he does make a big round of Hydras, he may be able to hold this off.
I'm surprised he didn't cancel the Nexus already.
He will cancel it at the last second, I believe. Spire on the way.
Now, if he gets his timing out right before Jelizark finishes a Spire.
Yeah, he'll definitely hit before that. It gets canceled. It is time. A probe is already on the way. And Jelizark has no sweet clue. He has no clue. He still sees the Nexus. He has not seen the army. His Zerglings are running up the wrong way. He's not going to know at the last second. Jelizark, folks, is about to die. He's only going to have 8 Zerglings and 3 Hydras and a Queen. Hold all this. He sees it's canceled. Now he starts making. He cancels that Spire instantly. Adds more Hydras. But is it too late? I believe so. Catches the probe with the pylon. Beautiful move.
And the pylon will be forced to go away. And now what Jelizark has to do is buy time.
Yeah, he
Try to
has
stay
9
alive for
Hydras
as long as
making.
possible.
And he flies that right into the Spore Crawler. Worst place he could put that Void Ray right now. Does not lose it yet. Almost there it goes.
He lost the Void Ray.
A lot of
Bad
Hydras
for
left
Pro.
over. I can't believe he got
I
so greedy
cannot
with that
believe he
pylon
lost the Void
placement.
Ray. Yeah.
But he did leave another one a little bit further back. He is making more units, bringing them in. The Hydras, though, more Lings on the way, more Hydras on the way. Still has a good drone count. Drones coming up as well. Getting right in there. The Zealot's stuck.
Sentry's in a bad position here.
Cannot let those Zealots hit the Hydras. They deal too much damage. And now it looks like anypro may win anyways. Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Doesn't look like July can produce enough to stop that now. Very swap you there with the Hydras, but I'm not saying you would have stopped it anyways. That was a lot of units really quick. anypro really masking that very, very well. July was in the dark to the last seconds. Looks like he wants to go for a counterattack, perhaps. It's not going to work.
Oh, now he's going to get into the main. anypro's smart. He doesn't sit around killing the hatchery. He goes, all right, kill the rest of the drones.
Yep, Zergan's getting good surface area there. So not going to be enough.
Expect GG any second. I mean it.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Ouch. Julyzerg off to a bad start here. GG. Julyzerg has successfully been duped.
Yeah, nice all-in choice by anypro. You know, as I was saying, the 2 Gateway Voidary expands getting a little bit more popular because of that really strong timing by Zerg. So, yeah, really great strategy choice. Cleaned up all the scouting, went down the right side of the map. Almost blundered it, but luckily had a pylon relatively close by. Julyzerg, not very happy as you see. His bottom lip eating his upper lip.
About to say, same thing.
Taking a drink instead of eating any lips. Probably a better choice. Not going to upset his stomach the next game.
Probably. Yeah.
I can be quiet that longer than you. I'll do it for a whole day,
I was going to
man.
try to wait it out, but it didn't work. You just sat there.
I always win chicken games. I don't know when to stop.
You don't know when to quit, man. We are having an interesting series thus far with these two guys. The thing is, though, you can't do that same strategy twice. anypro has to figure out another way to overcome Julyzerg. I don't know if he can do it.
Well, the next map is Terminus Re.
It's a big map.
That's as big as you can get. So I think this is going to favor Julyzerg a little bit. You know, with those structural rocks. This is a great map for him.
Yeah.
It's hard to canon expand here. I think it still might be the best build here, though. Because if you don't...
probably.
Yeah, if they hit one of those Ro16 times against a 3 Warp Gate expand, it's like, ugh.
Well, we're going to get this game going in a minute. As said before, it's Terminus Re. We got anypro Prime against Startail Julyzerg. Well, his ID is July right now, but he was formerly known as Julyzerg. No need to state his race anymore. Everybody knows it. It's game time. The countdown started. Head-to-head. anypro against Julyzerg. These guys are 2 monsters of their own races. anypro up 1 game, and a player I believe he's not favored against. So it'll be an interesting upset.
Yeah.
He does manage to take down Julyzerg, this titan, this nerd juggernaut.
That's what he is. He'll run through walls and everything.
The juggernaut. Bleep. All right, let's go.
anypro Prime Week versus Startail July.